Hi guys, welcome to Simple Math. Today I will explain an example about operations with algebraic fractions. In this case, I'm going to explain the easiest operation, which is multiplication. Remember that when we multiply fractions, usually, this is a review, when we multiply fractions, for example, let's say 4 over 10 times, let's say 8 over 5, we can simplify one numerator and one denominator. Yes, we simplify one numerator and one denominator. So I can simplify 4 and 10, yes, by 2. I can simplify 5 and 5, one up, one down, yes. And I can simplify 2 and 8 by 2, of course. So the final answer would be 1 over 4. That is the simplest form. So we will use the same strategy here. What is the problem? The problem that is that on each part of each fraction, yes, on each part of each fraction, there is a multiplication, there is a factorization case. So I cannot simplify this x with this x, this x with this x. No, it's not possible. First we need to factorize. And here, that is the strategy I'm going to use, or that is the method I will use here to solve the multiplication of the two algebraic fractions. Okay? So, the solution is open space to do all factorization strategies. Yes? So I'm going to open space here. This is my workout. Yes, this is my workout. This is my workout, and I will take each part of each algebraic fraction. So let's focus in the first part. What factorization case is this one? So I'm going to rewrite the numerator of the first fraction here, and I'm going to analyze which factorization case is. So the numerator of the first fraction is x2 plus x minus 6. We need to have all the factorization cases in our minds. Okay? So, remember the list. So we have common factor by grouping, square difference, sum of difference of cubes. We have perfect square trinomial, we have teeth, and we have theta, right? In this case, we are going to analyze topic by topic. This is not a common factor because there is just something that is repeated. It's not a common factor by grouping because we have 3 terms. It's not a square difference because there are 3 things. It's not sum and difference of cubes. It's not because there are 3 things. Let's check if there is a perfect square trinomial. To have a perfect square trinomial, this one must have square root, and this one must have square root. This one has a square root, but this one doesn't have a square root, so it's not a perfect square trinomial. So let's check. It looks like a T. Trinomial in the form of x exponent 2 plus dx plus c. So remember the way we factorize this. So we open 2 parentheses, square root of the first one, we repeat it twice. The first parenthesis must have the sign of the first sign of the trinomial. The second sign is the multiplication of these 2 signs, positive times negative, giving negative. What else? So let's look for 2 numbers that multiply give me 6. And if we add, in this case subtract, yes, because one is positive, the other is negative, the result is 1. Remember, there is an invisible 1. Which are those 2 numbers? 3 and 2. So look what happened, 3 times 2, 6. Positive 3 minus 2, if I combine these 2, we have 1. So this is the answer, look, this is the answer of the first of the numerator of the first fraction. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite everything the same. Yes, I'm going to rewrite everything the same, but I'm going to bring the result of each part. So I'm going to bring this here, which is the result of this one. So the result of the numerator of this trinomial is x plus 3 times x minus 2. That is the answer of the first one. Of the numerator of the first fraction. Okay, let's do the same thing with the denominator of the first fraction. I'll do it. I'm going to write the numerator of the first fraction. X2 plus 2x minus 3. It looks like a T. It's not cofactor, not cofactor by grouping. It's the same situation basically. So I open two parentheses. So I write x, which is the square root of this. The first parenthesis is plus, the second parenthesis is positive, negative. Two numbers that multiply, that when we multiply give me 3, and then the subtraction of the two numbers equals 2. 3 times 2, 3 and 1. 3 and 1. 3 times 1, 3. And positive 3, if I combine with negative 1, the answer is positive 2. So this is the answer of this one. So I'm going to bring the answer here. So x plus 3 times x minus 1. I will do the same thing with this one. Yes? I'll do the same thing with this one. So I'm going to copy this numerator here. X2 minus 1. No common factor, not common factor by grouping, square difference. Yes, it looks like a square difference. This one has a square root, this one has a square root, so that is a square difference. I open two parentheses. I write the square root of the first, sorry, I will do it in the same way I did it in the previous videos. So, the square root of this one is x, the square root of this one is 1. So the answer is, I open two parentheses, yes, and I copy the square, one parenthesis positive or negative and the other negative. We alternate the signs. So we copy the square root of the parentheses and that's it. Yes? So this is the answer of the square difference. So we will bring the result here. So the result is x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay? That is the result. So then I'm going to bring this. I will bring it here. I'll bring it here. X2 minus 4x plus 3. X2 minus 4x plus 3. This is a T, trinomial in the form x2 plus bx plus c. So I open two parentheses. X and x, negative times positive, negative. Two numbers that when we multiply them, the answer is going to be 3. But when we add, the answer is negative 4. I think it's 3 and 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. And if I combine minus 3 and minus 1, the result is minus 4. So that is the answer. So I'm going to write the answer here. X minus 3 times x minus 1. If you see, guys, once I factorize each little part of each fraction, so now we can simplify. Why? Because the main operation here is a multiplication. Now I can cancel things. Yes, I can cancel things now. So it does not matter if the things are in the same fractions or in different fractions. The thing is, we can cancel one thing up and one thing down. In other words, we can cancel one parenthesis up and one parenthesis down. So I can simplify x plus 3 with this one. Yes, because they are the same. So I can simplify. I can simplify x minus 2. No, I cannot simplify. X minus 1 and x minus 1, I can simplify. Yes. And I think it's all. I cannot simplify anything else. So the final answer is x minus 2 times x plus 1 over x minus 3 times x minus 1. That's the answer of the algebraic fractions. I cannot simplify this one, because they have different signs. That's it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this first video. In the second one, I will explain faster than in this one another example of multiplication of algebraic fractions. Again, thanks for watching Simple Math and see you in the next video. Bye bye.